Wednesday's event at Jaramogi Oginga Odinga Foundation not only left journalists scampering for safety and nursing injuries after goons disrupted Kalonzo Musyoka's presser, but could also be the end of the coalition party, as was known.
If we can have some peace outside.
Azimio leader co-principals were forced to scamper for safety when goons invaded the presser moments after the Azimio Joint Parliamentary Group meeting. According to sources, even though it was agreed that Azimio stays out of President Ruto's charm offensive government of national unity idea, Odinga is said to have been skeptical about releasing the statement, as it would paint the picture of a double standard. What would follow was witnessed across the country. The statement, which was to reject ODM's move to join the government, did not see the light of the day at Jove. Earlier in the day, ODM had held a meeting of members of parliament drawn from the party before inviting their counterparts from Azimio. In the ODM meeting, every member was requested to give their views on the intended plans to join the government, and all were in agreement that the time is nigh for the party to join William Ruto in the government of national unity. One of the vocal governors, who until Sunday was in opposition of the dialogue, toned down and instead questioned Odinga that whereas he has given a go-ahead, he should be extra vigilant. In the joint Azimio PG, the ODM decision was opposed, as sources indicated that events of Wednesday are spelling doom for the coalition and could be the end of the merger formed in 2022 at the tail end of the election. All co-principals except Odinga differed with ODM. While speaking to K24 TV, Jubilee Secretary General Jeremiah Kioni maintained that Ruto must sanitize himself without the help of Azimio.
The position of Azimio is that we are not entering into any dialogue with UDA. We are not joining the government of William Ruto. We start by the demands that have been put forward by Gen Z, and we have demands that we made that needs to be addressed very, very quickly. We in Jubilee hold the view that if those demands are not met, then what is left for us is just to join Gen Z in the demonstrations.
Sources have indicated that Odinga is ready to join government alone in the event that his colleagues do not have the attention. Kalonzo and others might end up being the only opposition to the government. Thursday afternoon, Kalonzo na Kenya Party leader Martha Karua, DAPK's Eugene Wamalwa, former Agricultural Cabinet Secretary Peter Munya, former Kitui Governor Charity Ngilu, and Jubilee Secretary General Jeremiah Kioni were holed up in a meeting on what was termed as fostering a political future without Odinga in the picture, in light of President William Ruto's overtures. Senate's afternoon session saw Kisumu Senator and ODM renegade Tom Ojenda allude to the possibility of Odinga joining the government while quoting Migori Senator Eddie Okech.
I'm happy, Mr. Speaker, sir, that the leader of my party, the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, has seen the need, Mr. Speaker, sir, to work with government with a view, Mr. Speaker, sir, to stabilizing this government. Because this government, Mr. Speaker, sir, serves every citizen of this country. And when my good friend, the senator from Migori, Eddie Mwok, spoke to me 3 days ago on the possibility of my party, the ODM, moving in the direction of government, I told him that that is the right thing to do.
More information points to Odinga's allies clinching cabinet slots upon the impending reconstitution of cabinet slated tentatively for next week. Odinga made his way out of the country last evening, but emerging questions is whether the Azimio chief has differed with Ruto's predecessor politically. Martin Opio, K24 TV, Nairobi.